Big Ten basketball here on Big Ten Plus. I'm Matt Goldman. Joined by me is Brendan Gulick. Ohio State leads 28-24. The women's basketball team for Ohio State struggled. 5 turnovers in the first half, while Bucknell had 12. Brendan, turnovers were a big issue for both teams. How do they fix this, both sides?
I think they've got to find
NCAA women's basketball here on Big Ten Plus. Ohio State leads 51-22, the number 20 team in the nation. In the first half, dominated, led by J.C. Sheldon and sophomore Gabby Hutcherson, each with 13 so far. Matt Goldman, Zachary Nienaber. Zachary, let's talk about the first half and Ohio State's offensive performance.
Well, Ohio State was really just...
For Ohio State, pretty well balanced on the stat sheet so far. All players on the floor have some points today. Mike Joe calls for the screen from Bisham. Sheldon's going to relax for a second for Ohio State. Shot clock winds down. Sheldon deep for 3, and that's good. J.C. Sheldon puts up the deep 3-pointer.
So a couple of threes for the Buckeyes here in the second half. Big deep breath here for Ohio State after a tough shooting first half.
Bucknell in transition currently. Ty Johnson, the and one opportunity, and the foul on Bisham. It's going to count.
Well, Bison try to get 3 points the hard way here. Ty Johnson showing off her athleticism and her control under the bucket. Great move up and underneath. Beecham couldn't believe she was called for the foul. Johnson puts it home, completes the 3-point play. Those are her first 3 of the whole night.
Ohio State 2 fouls away from already laying Bucknell into the bonus. 3 fouls in total. Terry Poole's going to take it up. J.C. Sheldon, highest score for Ohio State, gets the shot and is fouled. Looks like it's going against Taylor O'Brien.
Yeah, and I love the awareness there.
Ohio State, J.C. Sheldon saves it. Sheldon, some good movement from her teammates, looking for the open pass, finds Terry Poole. Poole, nice move inside J.C. Sheldon. Excellent pass from Kateri Poole.
The Buckeyes sharing it nicely here in the second half. Great find. Poole, a good crossover, sucked the defense in. Sheldon lays it in for 2.
Cross-court pass, finds Marley Walls. Elects not to take the shot, drives in, no good. Poole kicks it up, finds Captain Braxton Miller. Michael, good ball move from Ohio State once again. Poole for 3, and that's good. Kateri Poole celebrates after that one. Timeout Bucknell. Ohio State up 11 going to this timeout. Brendan, quickly before we go to break. Bucknell, they look like they're losing a little bit on defense.
Now the Buckeyes,
a little bit of a handoff from Sisselman to Marley Walls. Walls spin move, another block. Taylor Theory back-to-back blocks.
Yeah, and I'll tell you what, Taylor doesn't really even crack a smile, but the rest of her teammates sure did. Love watching the defense here from the young Taylor Theory.
We're going to see some Ricky Harris action now for Ohio State in the number 1 white. Shot clock was expiring, and that's good. Taylor O'Brien chucks it up last second. Successful 3-point shot for her.
You gotta be kidding me. Great defense for the Buckeyes for 30 seconds, and O'Brien throws up a Hail Mary, buries it, cuts it down to 8.
That's why O'Brien was a preseason All-Patriot League player.
She's special, man. Fun to watch.
Sisselman comes down with the rebound. O'Brien, 17 points in the day, who has the ball currently, drives, aggressive, a charging call, going the other way. Ricky Harris draws that foul.
Tough break.
She went 2 for 2 at the foul line that time. She's 4 for 4 in the night. Dingler kicks it out. Marley Walls, turnaround J, no good. Michel's driving up the floor. JC, Michel, and Braxton Miller, a trio that's scary to deal with, especially offensively. Michel, deep 3, and that's good. Sinks it. Silky smooth for Michel. JC Sheldon, the high scorer for Ohio State, 20 points. Coach McGuff and Woodruff going to meet. Both teams lining up. Ohio State starts off the season hot, 1-0. beats Bucknell 71-48. Bucknell, a great showing the Patriot League represents, but Ohio State victorious in front of the home crowd to open up their season. And Ohio State 51-22. You just saw that graphic. They've only been one Power 5 team once ever as a program, Mount St. Mary's. In 1988, 74-67, they beat Florida, at Florida, to be exact, as Ohio State. We're underway in the second half on Big Ten Plus. Rebecca Mikulashikova finds Kateri Poole up top. J.C. Sheldon, the leading scorer for Ohio State, tied with Gabby Hutcherson. She's moving around as Braxton Miller, aggressive take, and the Mountaineers recover.
Yeah, Matt, one thing Ohio State's been able to do a nice job of is the player who shoots the ball, when they miss, they're able to get their own rebound. We've seen a couple players get second tries, even a third try on their own initial shot.
And Brazil, the three a little strong as Poole comes down with that rebound. Mikulashikova sets the pick, rolls off of it. It's Braxton Miller, charging foul, going the other way. Isabella Hunt taking the charge for the Mountaineers, Zach.
We've seen several.
So far, we're scoreless here in the second half as Poole lights up the three. And the green light. She hits it 54-22. Ohio State leads big by 32.
That was a great play by Poole there. And really, every player on Ohio State is capable of shooting a three ball.
Blocked by Braxton Miller's Brazil. Comes in, she smiles a little bit towards J.C. Sheldon. And Zachary, this Ohio State squad we're seeing right now, this was the starting lineup they came into this game with. Poole, Miller, Mikulashikova, Sheldon, Mike Sell. Really balanced, but what do you like? I mean, we talked about Mike Sell and Sheldon, but is there a certain player on this court that kind of stands out to you a little bit that some fans might not see? Mikulashikova up top for three. Nothing but net. Ohio State continues to pile on the points. They're 3 of 3 on their last field goals.
See, that is what makes Rebecca Mikulashikova such a great player.
Transition, J.C. Sheldon, easy layup. Assist from Mikulashikova. The connection is strong. So far in the third quarter, Ohio State shooting 7 for 10. Well, Mount St. Mary's shooting 4 for 10. Mike Sell up top. The pump fake at the foul line. The one-handed floater, and that's good. Taylor Mikesell adds to her 15 points. Ohio State on a 6-0 run this last minute. Zachary defensively for Mount St. Mary's. What do they got to do to improve?
Not do that.
They're trying to stop the bleeding. A foul down low that's going to be on Jada Lee. Hutcherson's career high for blocks this season is 3. Maybe she can beat that one today. Theory kicks out in the corner for Harris for 3. And the Ohio State crowd loves that one. 82-37 Ohio State, leading really big. Jada Lee moving around, guarded by Ricky Harris. Not giving up on that play. Michaela Harrison, not strong enough as Hutcherson in transition right now. And she pulls it back to find her guard, Kateri Poole. Mikulashikova calling it down low against Borges. And Hutcherson feeds her. Spin move. And one! Rebecca Mikulashikova showing off the flashy moves and is going to go to the foul line to capitalize on the three-point play. Harris kind of looks up, smiles at her teammates a little. 94-50. It's going to be your final score here at Value City Arena. Ohio State, the 20th team in the country, comes away with their 7th victory of the year against the Mount St. Mary's squad by 44 points. J.C. Sheldon leads the way with 19. Taylor Mikesell 15. Rebecca Mikulashikova 13. On the Mount St. Mary's side, Arnay Taylor 8. Michaela Harrison 8. Both the highest scorers. Zachary, let's start with the Ohio State side. What did you like from them, and then go over to the Mount St. Mary's? Mount St. Mary's, their next game is December 18th, Maryland Eastern Shores, their opponent they take on. And Ohio State, they huddle up for Carmen, Ohio. They're going to take on Indiana this Sunday. Signing off here on Big Ten Plus, Zachary Nienaber, I'm Matt Goldman, and we'll see you next time on the Big Ten Plus Network. We're live at Value City Arena here on Scarlet and Gray Sports Radio for Ohio State basketball as they host the Towson Tigers from Maryland. I'm Matt Goldman. Joining me in the box is Max Cohn, Jack Murphy off to the side for your pregame and halftime shows. Max, the number 21 Buckeyes host the Towson Tigers, who are staying in state as they just played Kent State Tuesday night. Ohio State coming off a Penn State win, their first conference win of the season, led by E.J. Liddell, averaging 20 points a game. But that was Jamari Wheeler's homecoming game. Talk about that game quickly in the recap. We're live for a top 25 matchup here on Scarlet and Gray Sports Radio as the number 20 ranked Ohio State Buckeyes host the top 10, number 10 in the country, the Indiana Hoosiers, for some women's basketball. I'm Matt Goldman. To my left, Murphy Hornig. Murphy, a unbelievable matchup. First top 25 game of the year for the Ohio State Buckeyes. They come in Indiana 7-2 on the year, 1-0 in the Big Ten Conference. They're really talented, and they've lost to only top 10 teams this year.
In Indy.
We are live from Columbus, Ohio for the regular season opening game for the Ohio State Buckeyes as they host in-state opponent, the Akron Zips. The number 17 Buckeyes get ready to face off on the hardwood in front of fans after a year with the COVID-19 pandemic, and Value City Arena is filling up. Both teams start their 21-2022 season as we are underway with the Buckeyes and Zips in a moment. Hi everybody, I'm Matt Goldman. Joining me is Caleb Spinner as we anticipate a fun season of college basketball. Caleb, it is great to be back, and the fans are here to watch the Buckeyes play. Ohio State coming off a postseason ban from last year as Kateri Poole finds Micelle, lighting it back-to-back three-point shots for Ohio State. And Ohio State's chipping away now, 4 of their last 4, down 6. Kateri Poole, a foul on Allie Patberg, who came in. Patberg not too happy with Poole's aggressiveness.
Yeah, you saw her saying a few words to Poole there. Poole didn't seem to like the call, and Patberg didn't like what Poole did there, or at least what she thought she did. So, a little collision. Looks like everyone's fine.
That was Poole's second foul of the game. 47.5 seconds to go in this first quarter. J.C. Sheldon checking back in. Unusual to see J.C. Sheldon checking out in the first quarter. One of the top players in this conference, averaging 19 points a game. All Big Ten defensive, all Big Ten overall team coming to the season. Cardonia Hillary finds Moore McNeil for 3, far side. And she can't complete that. Ohio State down 6 with 36 seconds to go. J.C. Sheldon walks right across the halfway point, guarded by Cardonia Hillary. Now she's at the top of the key, finds Beecham with a little backdoor. Beecham can't control that, but that stays with Ohio State as it was tipped out by Cardonia Hillary.
Yeah, great play by Cardonia Hillary, cutting across the middle. Beecham was looking for the ball on the back door, but great play.
J.C. Sheldon under the basket finds Beecham near side. Pass up to Braxton Miller, right near the top of the key. Off-ball foul going against Moore McNeil. She fouled Taylor Mikesell, who was on the baseline. Rolls off. She's near the foul line currently. Double team, Kateri Poole, near side corner. Pick from Mickey Harrison. She falls to the ground. Miku Lashikova's on the ground now with Cardonia Hillary. Finds Mackenzie Holmes. And Indiana's going the other way in transition. Patberg, guard against Braxton Miller. In the corners, Wagner getting around now at the top of the key. That's Berger. Berger driving. J.C. Sheldon kind of gave up on that one. Indiana completes the play. Some beautiful basketball right there. Ohio State now down 11 points to Indiana, 28-17 with 7:13 to go. Ricky Harris, top of the key. Little sloppy pass to Kateri Poole, right at the logo, the Ohio State logo. Pick from Beckham, Miku Lashikova. Finds Miku Lashikova, who rolls, and one opportunity for Ohio State. That's going to get them going, give them a little momentum. Ohio State now down 28-19. Ali has the ball near side on the wing, pulls back for 3. No good. Michi Johnson comes down with a one-handed rebound and is fouled by Castaneda, the second foul for Akron.
Somebody check Michi Johnson's shoes for springs in the heels because he got up high into the rafters almost here. I could have stuck my hand out, give him a high five how high he went.
Johnson played in 17 games last year, only averaged 1.2 points. Came in an early enrollee from Garfield Heights, Ohio. Comes in, is now in the starting role for Ohio State. No Kyle Young, a vestibular dysfunction for the starting forward from last year. One of the better players in the Ohio State. And block from Enrique Freeman as Jamari Wheeler was driving. Castanet gives it up to Trimble Jr. And Akron's going to reset up top.
Jamari Wheeler is guarding Castaneda. A pick from Freeman doesn't go well. And alley-oop successful to Freeman from Castaneda. 6-4, the Zips lead.
And not a dunk, it was a layup, but still the same kind of vacuum that sucked out the energy from this building. Ohio State fans now dead silent.
Zed Key finds Michi Johnson. Johnson passes to Wheeler, near side three-point line. E.J. Liddell looks like bringing a 3-second call against Zed Key. Liddell had the ball up top, was not able to finish. Gets the inbound, hands it right back to Castaneda. Castaneda, an easy left-handed layup, gets right around the pick, and Akron leads 8-4 against the number 17 team in the nation.
And the Buckeye defenders just got lost in the confusion there, allowed a wide-open Zips layup.
Wheeler has the ball up top, set, pick by E.J. Liddell, finds Michi Johnson, far side three, no good. Bandego gets the rebound. Michi Johnson steals it away, tips it to E.J. Liddell. Top of the key, near side Michi Johnson. Throws it up, finds Justin Arns. Pump fakes for three. Comes in for a two-pointer, off the glass, no good. Bandego secures the rebound. Castaneda guarded by Michi Johnson. No pick from Bandego as he hesitated. 15:30 left to go in the first half. Akron leads 8-4 against Ohio State. Bandego has the ball. Correction, that was Ali, gives it Bandego inside. Zed Key, little pump fake, air ball. Jamari Wheeler secures the rebound. Wheeler brings it up quickly. Justice Suing set to check in. Zed Key, turnaround, and he has all the points for Ohio State tonight. A turnaround one-handed hook shot. Zed Key makes it 8-6 in favor of Akron. No good. Liddell, another offensive rebound, kicks out to Justin Arns for three. And that's good. Justin Arns sinks the first three-pointer of the 2021 Ohio State season.
Well, we just mentioned how the Buckeyes had very little, no success, I should say, at the three-point line, and there's the first one right there.
Ohio State leads 11-8 with 12:46 to go in the first half. Clark has it up top, gets a screen from Freeman, finds Freeman, back to Clark. Gives out to Tribble. Tribble, almost a jump ball from Justice Suing. Clark alone for three, and he makes the three, tying up the game. 11-11, left alone on the near side.
Great look, great shot. Akron ties it up.
Just like that, Justin Arns makes his three, then Tribble says, right back at you. Jamari Wheeler, he had an open look down low, finds Justice Suing. From past the foul line, no good, really off from Justice Suing.
And that's what you can't do if you're Ohio State. You had E.J. Liddell wide open in the paint. You cannot pass him up.
Michael Dawson struggled to get that layup. Liddell finds Arns in the corner for three. Pump fakes, gives up to Branham. Arns for three, same spot, and that's good. Justin Arns lights it up, and the crowd loves it. Timeout Akron, Ohio State leads 14-11, 11:51 to go. We'll be right back here on SGSR.